Hi everyone, this is Diane. Today is December 1st, so it's time to start a new journal. So I decided on this journal. I'm trying to see how we're lined up here. So move that up a little. And this was the second journal. Actually, I think I bought this one first, but it's the other journal I got from June, from June's Journals. And this is a steampunk style journal. It's 5 3/4 inches by 7 and a little over 7 1/4. It has 3 signatures and about a 2 1/4 inch spine. June is an expert and a genius at doing details. And I just love looking at the books that she makes. This has a thick, looks like it's 2 layers of maybe chipboard for the spine or the frame, and it's glued together and then treated, painted, and it's got some kind of a coating on it. And it's got little tiny, like little nail heads in there. And it's got acetate, and behind it is this steampunk zeppelin and all these different gears and cogs layered up, different colors, and then these 4 corners. Isn't that gorgeous? The book is covered with this stained fabric, and there are cogs underneath. You can see the outline of them. And on the spine is this fabulous chain. It is hooked to, it's got the two holes, but these pieces are hooked together. There's a little chain, a couple links connecting them, and at the end of these chains are clocks and gears and cogs. It's just really, really great. So I'm just going to do a really quick flip through. I'm not going to go over all the details. We'll see more details as we work in the book. Do you want to see me working in this book like the other one? These, I think this was in there, but I stuck these in. I'm going to talk about these pieces that I'm going to use in this book in a moment. So I don't know how much you want to see, but we'll see some of it. So it's just got a lot of pretty details. This has some gold shimmer. And I like the notched out edges of the pages. Makes it look more, excuse me, industrial. There's a belly band. This is attached with a brad with a light bulb on it. It's got some felt flowers. She is very detailed, that one, with the shimmer and paper clips stamped on there. And her pockets are unique. This one is 2 pieces sewn together, which we've seen before, but there are other unique pockets in here. Look at this. And it's got rounded papers inside. I love that. What a unique detail. I'll show you one of her really unique pockets. I get so much inspiration from her. Here's one. It's got holes cut in it, and the holes are surrounded by these cog shapes or gears. And then whatever you put in there, you can see through the holes. She added this tag. She doesn't add things to all of the pockets. Here's another one. Put it with the white side out so you can see. She cut those holes so that it would show through these little pieces. I don't know where she got all these pieces that she's using. Looks like they're from a paper pad. Paper collection like Stamperia or something like that. Another belly band. Here's one of the pockets I was thinking about. So it's put in the book slanted and then cut off so it doesn't hang out. And this pocket is triangular, kind of, but it's flat on top. It's just amazing. So I think it was like a triangle shape, and then this point was cut off to fit on. It's amazing what she thinks of. There's the other side of it. Aren't they great? So this is what I'm going to be working in. I don't know if I'll fill it up in 3 months, but I want to move on to one of these in the spring. This I got from Meg at Chasing Retro, and this I got from Sarah. Was it Sarah? No, Danielle at 11 Dancing Dandelions. So I think I'll use this one because they're both springy, and they both have the deer that I love. But this one had, I thought looked more springy. But I'll definitely use this at some point. And even if I don't use the journals, I love getting them off my shelf and looking at them. So that's going to get started in February, no matter how much of this I get filled up. So let's talk about all this steampunk stuff I have here. Once upon a time, I did a design team project for Victoria Designs, and her kits are amazing, and much stuff in those kits. Lots of pages, lots of elements. And then she invited me to do another one, and she sends links to the upcoming kits that she has, or the brand new kits that you can choose from. And I chose this one. It's a steampunk one. I don't know what the name of it is. Do I have the name of it here? Nope. And then she said it wasn't available yet. They were still working on it, and they would let me know. She sent me the link for it, and I couldn't download it right away. But then when I could download it, I did, but I still couldn't use it because I still couldn't make a video public because it still wasn't available to the public, and they would let me know. And I don't know what happened, but I kept checking, and it was months and months and months. And I had it printed and cut out. I figured I'll start on it because it's going to take me a long time. So I did all that, and she never let me know when it was available. And when I checked one time, like months later, like maybe 6 months later, and it was available to the public. So I'm hoping it's in there now. I didn't check, but it's Victoria Designs. I'll try to find it, and if I find it, I'll link it. By then, I was over it. I didn't want to make this journal. I kind of like, I don't want to do steampunk anymore. I love steampunk, but it's not one. I was trying to limit what kind of styles I do because, you know, I was just overwhelmed with everything. But I love this, and I love the style of it, and I will enjoy, since I've got these printed and cut out, I will use them in this, and I will definitely link her shop and her kit here. So this could be considered part of the design team project. But there's also, just move the top page here, lots and lots of pages. So I will have to make a journal with this one day, maybe. And I printed on both sides, so I better use these pages. So I think I'll try to do this early in the year. There's the journal pages and these full pages. And then there's the journal pages printed in a smaller size, which I didn't realize. I didn't know they were the same thing. I just printed everything. So I have them printed, they have them all printed twice because I have them in the small size. And I didn't print on the backs of those. So anyway, I'm going to use these for journaling spots and journal cards in this journal. And so if I want to make a journal with this, which I will, because she gave me this journal kit for free, I'll have to print some more ephemera because I'm going to use as much of the ephemera as I want to in this. But I will consider this a design team project for Victoria Designs, and I'll, you know, credit her and give her the link, give you the links. So anyway, all of that, let's get started. So as I was sorting through these last night, I was looking for something to put on my opening page. So I found this tag that says journal, and then this is one of the small journal pages that I just tore in half, and that can be my opening page. But I want to decorate it with something, and I've got all these little ephemera pieces that I can use to decorate. I like this colorful key. That looks like a little metal engraved kind of button. And then when I relax this evening, I can write about today. I'll do a few pages in here today. Now that I'm looking at the pieces, I got them out last night and sorted them, and I didn't really look at the pages again, just a cursory look at them, but as I look at them, it makes me want to use them. It is a wonderful kit, and there's so much. I'm not sure if it's all in one kit. She sent me the links to all of it, so if it's more than one kit, I will link them all. Whoops, I need to put glue on this first. But I could make several journals with the pages that I printed without duplicating pages. Oh, that's 2 pieces. I got rid of most of my steampunk stuff because I put it in a kit to sell because I wasn't going to do steampunk journals anymore. But I do have a few pieces that I put in with this. Well, this is a digital, which I couldn't put in a kit. That's from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. And these embossed pieces, hopefully I can use them. And this, I'm not sure what that is. I think it might be a digital, but I don't know where it came from. I printed it on cardstock, and I don't think it goes with this kit. The coloring isn't the same. Most of the coloring on this has a gold hint to it, and this is pretty gray. Page 1 is done. Love this. I don't want to cover too much of that. There are pockets, so maybe that's what I'll do. I'll put a little pocket on here so I don't hide too much of that beautiful page. There's different styles of pockets with the kit. One thing I don't like about these kind of pockets is with the side flaps, it makes it loose, which is the point. So you have more room to put things in, but it gives them room to slide around, and I don't like that. So often I will cut these side flaps off. That's what I'm going to do here. There's lots and lots of words, different sizes and styles of the words. So I'll try to use as many of them as I can. Some of them, a lot of them are travel words. So this would be like a travel steampunk journal. The kit would. Coherence. Yeah, I need some of that. Dreamatorium. Magic. Sailing and voyage. Tackle. Fixtures. Collect. I collect. So this book is collecting memories. I can put one of their tickets in here. Put this lady in here. And I think I would put some vintage paper in here also. See what I have. This container here has a lot of vintage papers and non-vintage papers. A daily reminder. Does it fit? Would have fit better if I hadn't cut those ends off. That looks like some kind of a game sheet. Okay. This I can leave for writing, but I can embellish it. Something small. Oh, I've got these strips I can use. Don't want to cover up all of her stamping. It's fun to have a journal all made for me, and then I just get to decorate it. These I stuck in here last night. This was in there. These two pieces are from this Victoria Designs kit. And I'll probably ink the backs when I'm not on video. I like the way that looks like it came out of a notebook, and I do not want to cut all of those. I do have a punch that punches out that kind of a look, but I don't think it's got round. I think it's rectangle. I'm just going to leave it like that. It gives the illusion. So this page is already embellished, and I just added some things to write on. different styles of tickets and different sizes. Let's put a key. It's not a ticket, but I can put that on here. I'll take all the little words and the little tickets and small pieces and put them in baggies to keep with this, so it'll be easy for me to find what I want to find. Create and imagine. Rather than try to cut around all those little torn edges, I'll make my own torn edge. I think it's raining. Oh, I get to do something fun tomorrow, and I'll make sure I take pictures that I can put into this journal. I am going to a town in Pennsylvania called Wellsboro. I'm not sure. I think it'll take us probably a little over an hour to get there. It's closer to my sister's. We'll have to go by my sister's house, the one that lives an hour away from me, so I'm not sure how much further beyond that. Create and imagine. I'll put that down here. Anyway, every year they have an event called Dickens of a Christmas, and they decorate the town to be like in Victorian era when Dickens was alive, and the people dress up in Dickensian costumes, and visitors can do that too. We won't, but I'm not sure exactly what to expect. I'm sure they have different things going on at certain times, but we're just going to go and walk around and see what it's like. I don't think my daughter's ever been. My daughter just invited me today to join them tomorrow, and I was so excited because I've always wanted to do that. It wasn't anything my husband was interested in, and I don't like crowds, and I'm sure it'll be crowded because I think they do it 1 or 2 weekends in December, maybe more, I don't know, but it's pretty crowded. It's a popular event. I think I'll put this on as a little tuck spot there. So yeah, I get to do that tomorrow, and that will be a great way to start off my journal, won't it? Well, day 2 of my journal. Glue seeped out. So I'll probably use this page for today, both sides, and then so these following pages, you know, I could tuck a little picture in there. I don't know. I'll just have lots of space to write about that because I have 3 signatures in 3 months, and December might take up more space than January and February. So if I go into the second signature for December, I won't worry about it. Yeah, I won't stick anything in here until I know what kind of pictures and stuff I'm putting in. How are we time-wise? Ooh, we got lots of time. I think I'll just paper clip a couple things up here that I can write on or glue down, whatever I decide to do that particular day. Maybe I'll put two of these together with a brad and put the brad through the top of the page. Then I could unhook the brad and write on the back. Well, this will have to get glued onto something a little sturdier. I haven't even started cutting pages for my glue books yet. I've been cleaning. My craft room is clean finally. Vacuumed, and all the laces that I've been collecting are put away neatly. And I sorted through some more fabrics. I'll talk about that in another video. I don't know how well the sorting fabric video is going over. It's only a couple hours since it got published on YouTube, but it doesn't seem to be getting a ton of views. I don't know how I would feel about a fabric video, you know, of someone else's, but I do love to see other people's fabric stash, so I think I'd watch it. So it looks like I didn't trim around there as close as it needs to be. I just cut it out quickly, so I'll finish trimming that up. I'm gonna find a brad for this. See if I can find something steampunky. Those are spinner arrows. I'll keep them out. I might use them. Got these numbers. I wonder what day of the week that would, or what day of the month that would be. I'll put a brad in it today, but maybe I can find a brad with the number of whatever day it is that I write on that page. So I'll look for some. I've got some really good steampunk industrial looking. I wouldn't use 21 this early in the book. 5 maybe. That one looks like a button. 8. I think I'll keep out anything that is under 10. 6 or 9. 10. Might as well keep that one too. 7. 1 hiding here. 4. Because I've used some of the numbers, so I don't know. It'll probably end up being a day that I don't have a number for. I have 4, 10, 8, 7, 5, and 6. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hopefully it'll be one of those. So I'm going to use the 5. I'm going to put the brads in my little drawer over there. Okay, I got some really pretty brads I need to be using. Okay. I sorted the labels that I got from eBay. I mentioned in one of the videos that I've made not too long ago that I was shopping for all different kinds of labels on eBay, and I used some of them, oops, in the last 3 journals that I made. So I've got them sorted into bundles that I will sell, and I have 3 different types of bundles. So now it's just got some text on the back. Just use my pokey tool. So when I get a minute, I will put those labels in my shop. I've got labels of food products, food and beverage products in one bundle, and beauty and pharmaceutical products in another bundle. And I like that one. I'll put that one on top. And another bundle with fruit and vegetable can labels, unused. The only labels that were used were one type of condensed milk labels, and they look used. It looks like there's dried milk dripping down the label on some of them, but they definitely look used. But they're pretty cool. I put one of them, at least one of them, in one of the journals that I made. There. That's fun. Let's put a little word down here. Installation. Correspondence. Article. Match. Who. I'll just put the word gear. That's pretty generic for a steampunk journal. And I think I'll grab a little piece of handmade paper, a little scrap, to put behind it so it stands out from the paper. So I'll probably have to finish that later. Let me see. Oh, here it is. This is my scraps of collage papers. So I bet I can find something in here. Everything's neutral. There's a pale green. There's that one. I'll get this out too. This is really antique paper. And it's like on rice paper or something like that, and it's falling apart. So I do want to collage with that, and I think it would be great in this journal. I think I'll just use this and that. Layer them together. like these. I don't want to just glue stuff in. I want to be creative with it. Some of it I'll just glue in. A lot of it I'll just glue in. Because it is a journal that I'm going to write in, so I don't want to spend all my journaling time just decorating. Maybe when I'm done with the circus journals, well, first the glue books, then the circus journals. I don't know why I put that away. I'm not done. And I'll still be working in this. Maybe I'll make the steampunk journals and with those pages, since I'll be all steampunky for 3 months. Yeah, that's a good plan. Let's hope that's what I end up doing. I went shopping with my son yesterday. I needed to go to Sam's Club. And of course, I always stop at Hobby Lobby when I go up there. And neither of my sisters were available. My daughter was working. And then I remembered it was my son's day off. So I asked him if he wanted to go to Sam's, if he needed to go to Sam's. And he said no, he didn't have any money yet. And then later, he texted me back. He said, unless you just want company, I can ride along with you. I said, I just don't want to go by myself, although I absolutely can go by myself. Just don't feel like it. It gets harder at Christmas time. And that's what he thought, that I was having that bit of trouble. I have trouble with that anyway, wanting to go places by myself. But it's harder at Christmas. So anyway, he decided that if that's what I needed, he would go with me. Isn't he a great son? So he went with me, and I let him buy the groceries he would have bought at Sam's, and he'll just pay me back when he gets paid tomorrow. Or today's payday. Okay, that page is done. Where are we time-wise? Got a few more minutes. I can do another page or two. Moving along quickly. What do I want to do here? I'd like to have a lot of writing space here. These pages that are shimmery and lightly stamped, I kind of want to leave, but I will add something to some of them. I like these numbers. And they're printed so that they're separate in between. So I could just scatter some numbers. Actually, it goes up to 9. I was going to say I could, use them for the days of the week, but if there were 31 of them, I would. I'll just scatter a few numbers here. I'm not even going to ink them. If it was a journal I was making to sell, I would probably ink every tiny little one. So I'll just do 5. I'll put the 3 in the middle so I can kind of space them out. I watched a mini series, like a limited series on Netflix. Yeah, Netflix. I finished it last night. It has Mark Ruffalo and Hugh Laurie, and I don't know the names of the other actors, but it was amazing. It's called All the Light We Cannot See, something like that. I highly recommend it. It's set during World War II in France. And it's about a blind girl, and that's all I will say. But if you have Netflix, I recommend it. That's a little further down than I should have put it, but that's okay. It's just a little bit of embellishment on the page. Best ever, it says there. That looks like a sheer sticker. Yeah, I think that's good the way it is. This is an embossed, looks like a stone wall. I'll just put this globe here, or that. I like that. I forgot what it's called. But I know what it's called. I just can't remember right now. I'm going to use this phrase. It says innovative and design, because I like to design my journals, and sometimes I'm innovative, but I'm going to remove the word and. I'll just put innovative design. Oh, it says innovate and design. So I guess I will use the word and. Innovate and design. Now I have to ink this because I tore it and it's got white edges. I was going to go to the post office when I was done doing this and take a little walk. Like, I park several blocks from the post office when I have time, and just walk, get some steps, but it's raining, so I'll check the weather app and see if it's supposed to rain long. Just wait till the rain is over and do it. Okay, that brings us to 45 minutes, so just flip through real quick the pages that we did in this gorgeous, gorgeous book. I will link, if I can find June's website, I will link it. Last time I looked, I couldn't find it. Like, I don't know if it's still up. I will link her YouTube channel, though. And then on her, that's what I'll do. I'll link her YouTube channel, and on her videos, where she's doing a flip through, she links her website, so you can follow that. And I will link Victoria Designs and this kit if I can find it. It's a little big. I just wanted to use that because it has a greenish tint to contrast with that. I could put that in there. And that's what we've done today. We've got quite a bit done in here. Three pages before the middle of the first signature. And I will probably put some sort of label over here so I can write my name and the dates that the book is used. So there we go. That's a start. Tell me if you would like to see more videos of working in this journal. Thank you so much for watching. Look for the links below. My shop is also linked below. And I will see you very soon. Have a creative day. Bye-bye.